All right, welcome back from lunch. We are going to have, for those of you who were at the tail end of the line, we are going to have a little bit more food come, so if at the break you need to supplement, sorry about that. Rapid consumption and slight mismatch in quantity. So we're going to make a little bit of a transition now in our style for the meeting and have a presentation and discussion panel about different approaches, different frameworks to approaching evaluation for the kinds of complex, complicated interventions that community health initiatives are. So thinking through some of the options that allow you to both grapple with the challenges and really take advantage of the opportunities that come from these kinds of initiatives. So what we're not trying to do today is do a comprehensive discussion of methods and comparing the pros and cons of different methods. We could have a great meeting about that. Maybe that'll be a next step someone suggests on their next steps card. And at the breakouts, we have people who are very familiar with a lot of methods who can share the different options that they've used. So we'll have a little bit of learning about that. But for this panel, we're really trying to take a little bit of a step back. It's tempting to just jump ahead into what metrics can I use, what measures can I use, what methods, and that's how I'm going to design my evaluation. But what we really want to emphasize today is thinking about, well, what is really the approach to this evaluation, and what is the framework that we're going to use, and what are all of the many steps that we need to think through and make choices about in order to have an evaluation that really meets the various needs of different stakeholders. That said, I'm going to keep the introductions even more brief since we're behind on time. Again, you have in your packets to read about our great panel, and from having talked to them in advance of the meeting, I know the more time we have to chat with them, the better, because they have a lot of good insight to share. So we have Carrie Bruce, who is with PACT and with the Better Evaluation Network. David is from Community Science, and Marcy is from FSG. So they're going to each give a presentation. We'll go through those 3 presentations, and then we'll have a little conversation amongst the panelists, and then we'll open it up to questions and comments and discussions from the audience. So I'm going to turn it over to you guys. I'm going to sit over there, and then I'll come join you at the table after the presentations. Thanks.
Great.